Hey, Arterod here. Before I get into the subject at hand, I just wanted to thank everyone who's watched my videos, liked them, and subscribed to the channel. I really appreciate the support, though I'll admit the sudden influx of attention has left me a little nervous. It was significantly easier to do this when the audience mostly consisted of people I could press gang into watching from my Facebook friend list. But now that I know for sure that other people might actually be watching these, what do I talk about? The gender test at the Olympics? Too heavy. Proper fingernail maintenance, I chew mine. Still, I'm doing what I can not to let the pressure get to me. And in an effort to stay calm, I've decided to stick close to the topic of my last video. Although in this case, I'm not calling out anyone specific, but just talking generally about another common side event. Speaking about that previous video for a second though, I left a lovely little comment in one of the videos the troll had been operating in, suggesting he just toddle over to my channel, but he hasn't replied. Which either means he's ignoring the message, or he just hasn't seen it. Now, either way, I know I've asked that nobody tell him about the existence of this video, but I think it's been long enough, so if anyone would like to gloat about it to him, or just everyone call him an epic fail troll like a chorus from hell, by all means. But now, on to our topic. Flame Wars. Now, if anything, Flame Wars piss me off even more than trolling, for two reasons. One, unlike a simple troll, both sides of the disagreement are wholeheartedly arguing because they believe in their point of view. Which is to say, there are people out there capable of getting really, really passionate about which Power Ranger series kicks the most ass, to the point where they'll kill you if you breathe the word Lightspeed Rescue. I mean, at least with a troll, you know that they're a jackass specifically for the jackassery. And so at the end of the day, you can scream at them all you please, about whatever you please, without guilt. It's like why Nazis are always bad guys in video games. I mean, I don't think I would have been heartless enough to prepare a 7.5-minute video about someone who just got agitated about the slight to their Yugi honor. A second, in a flame war, both sides are acting like children, which means that rather than seeing one intelligent, moderate, and well-spoken individual verbally bitch-slap a mouth-breathing troublemaker, both sides are STFUing and beating their chests. Me Tarzan, you idiot. Me swung idiot mom on Tarzan's special tree. Besides, I mean, trolls are sorta, kinda an uncommon occurrence. I mean, it takes a lot of energy and, well, let's face it, mean humor to act like a deliberate troll. Especially for an extended length of time. I mean, that troll from the last video, he must have been powered by a fucking nuclear battery and the soul of Freddy Krueger. But flamers, man, they can be anyone. And you'll find it everywhere. I swear, look up the Powerpuff Girls, and you'll no doubt track down some recent or long-past heated debate between two fans who were convinced that their randomly selected favorite was the queen of all creation. I mean, it'd probably go something like this. Like Bubbles is so cute. See, these flame wars almost always start with some innocent context, a phrase that has no hostile intentions, and is just some random blurb, usually a happy one. But then, naturally, someone sees the post, and some deep-rooted desire to establish utter dominance overtakes them, like a pack instinct, leading to the inevitable attack. Bubbles just whines like a bitch. Buttercup's tougher. And it begins. The original poster returns to the site to find their beloved character under attack. Now, this character admittedly doesn't exist, never has really existed, and therefore wouldn't be in any way harmed by this revelation. What's more, the second person still clearly enjoys the show, so it's not like this is hurting the ratings. I mean, no doubt they could find 100 other topics about the Powerpuff Girls that would keep them on peaceful ground. Better yet, the original poster could just chalk this up to an act of unbridled idiocy and not reply, move on with their life. Because unlike trolls, these people will just say it and it'll be over. But, of course, it won't. Fuck you! Bubbles rocks! Buttercup's just a spoiled brat! This is when you know shit's really going down. The challenge has been extended, accepted, and now begins the inevitable contest of will and wit alike. If this were a physical fight, there'd be hair-pulling, shin-kicking, and possibly biting. As it is, we're treated to cursing, derogatory name-calling, as well as repeated insults against the other person's intelligence, financial status, mother, and of course there are plenty of capital letters where they're not needed, and probably no new information will be exchanged during this entire spiel. Both sides will just repeat their points of view over and over ad nauseum. Emphasis on the nauseum. Like, you can't handle that she's tough. Bubbles is an idiot, and you're an idiot too for liking her. See, when you go from insulting the person's favorite character to insulting them personally, you're officially beyond the point of no return. Because God only knows they're not going to let it slide. Fuck no, this is the internet. They have their digital destiny to control, and, well, you know what? Not even I would just sit back while someone said shit to my face. Well, to their screen, but same idea. The difference is, I like to think that my replies would be as creative and even entertaining as they are effective. Too many people, on the other hand, just get pissed off to the point where even the hyper-literate ones are making typos from the desperate speed of their fingers. No, you cocksucker, you're a goddamn other... Okay, you know what? You get the picture. I mean, I'm just pretending to do this, and the nauseum is already kicking in. Now, they'll trade back insults left and right like a goddamn tennis match, neither gaining nor losing ground, both stubborn as shit, and unwilling to consider maybe just ignoring each other. As time goes on, the responses will get faster and shorter, until finally you'll just hear, Bubbles, Buttercup, Bubbles, Buttercup, Bubbles, Buttercup, I kill you! Some of you are probably thinking I'm just exaggerating. Those of you who spend any time in the YouTube comments, on the other hand, are probably just nodding your heads in agreement. This shit happens a fair bit. Case in point, I came across a Nyan Cat Pokemon variation a little while back. Actually, its popularity's been very high, so you've probably seen it too. It was basically the theme song for the original Pokemon series, played Nyan Cat style, while the little rainbow riding figure is actually all the Pokemon from the first generation. It's very well made, very cute, and as a self-professed nerd, when it comes to the original Game Boy games and the earliest run of the TV series, the music is damn near addictive. So I was there, getting my fix, and there was an argument developing in the comments section below about which generation, of which I believe there are now, 5, was the best. It was getting heated. They were swearing. There were insults. Well, you know what? Let me settle this debate for everyone involved in that critical battle. It doesn't matter. It's Pokemon, for God's sakes. And while I'm sure as hell a fan, I can't quite grasp the overzealous fanboys, and to be politically correct, fangirls, who get into verbal fisticuffs over which fictional generation of this fictional group of creatures is the best in their fictional setting. Are you getting the part where it's fictional? God, if 1/10 of the energy and passion spent in Flame Wars was devoted to, say, solving world hunger, everyone would be obese within the year. Which, hell, might as well, since all the gaming and inactivity is apparently leading us down that road anyway, right? Look, I want to make it clear that I do understand that sometimes someone's being a total ass. You can't just let it go. Unfortunately, there are people who will happily walk all over you if they get a chance. And speaking as someone well-versed in the shit bullies do, sometimes staying quiet just makes it worse. But there is, in my mind, no excuse to abandon your intelligence and your composure, because the moment you lose those, you've got nothing going for you in this argument. And now I'm lecturing you. Crap. Well, if anyone's left in my audience after this, and you've got a topic or suggestion for sorts of topics that you'd like to hear about, then drop a comment, send a message, whatever floats your boat. In the meantime, this is Arterot, telling you to just keep your cool. When faced with someone picking a fight, remember that whoever gets angry first loses the debate. Those who refuse to get angry, on the other hand, lose nothing.